Good morning to you. Welcome to your Monday. It is 5:30. Our top story for you now, as Laura just mentioned, more than a dozen large wildfires are burning in California as of this morning.
Yeah, the largest is the Carr fire north of Sacramento. CBS's Laura Podesta has the latest on the destruction.
A week after the Carr fire began raging out of control in Northern California, the flames have finally slowed.
We are starting to gain some ground rather than being in the defensive mode on this fire all the time.
For the first time since it broke out, officials expressed cautious optimism about the still growing fire.
What we want to do right now is make sure that the areas that have been kind of devastated by this fire are safe. The last thing we want is to let people back in and then have someone injured or killed because it's not safe in here yet.
The fire has destroyed more than 850 buildings in and around the city of Redding. It's also forced nearly 40,000 people to flee their homes. By Sunday night, the fires burning across the state had claimed several lives. The victims include a woman and her two great-grandchildren, ages 4 and 5. A neighbor describes how he tried to save them, but the heat was too intense.
I got down the road and I got a phone call from her. So I turned around, my hair was singed, and I got no hair on my arms. But yeah, it's sad.
2 firefighters were killed while battling the flames, including a 33-year-old man who died when a tree fell on him near Yosemite National Park. Laura Podesta, CBS News, New York.
Now, weather continues to be a factor in the west. Temperature in the Redding area is expected to climb above 100 degrees today, and it could stay there for the rest of the week.
Oh my goodness.
Definitely a factor.
Devastating stories coming
Absolutely
out of California.
True. And
I mean, whenever you have a wildfire like that, make sure you take those mandatory evacuations seriously.
And it can move so fast with that
Yeah.
low humidity, high winds, high temperatures, things like that. We're not seeing quite like that here, are we, Carson?
Yeah, I mean, not at all. I mean, for this time of year, we've actually seen a lot of moisture. The temperatures are not as hot as it is down there in California. As a matter of fact, it is 32 in West Yellowstone right now. That'll scare away a few tourists, but we're mainly in the 40s and 50s for the most part. Beautiful.